Jose Rizal, with the full name of Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Riolonda, was a Filipino nationalist, writer, and polymath active at the end of the Spanish colonial period of the Philippines. He is considered as the national hero of the Philippines. During the time of the Spanish era, we Filipinos were made as slaves. The Spaniards had done wicked things to our people, which then led to having the name of the 11 evils. There are 11 evils in the time of Rizal. The instability of colonial administration, corrupt colonial officials, Philippine representation in Spanish Cortes, human rights denied to Filipinos, no equality before the law, maladministration of justice, racial discrimination, frailocracy, forced labor, haciendas owned by friars, and the Guardia Civil. However, in this video, we're only going to discuss the 9th evil, which is forced labor. Forced labor during the Spanish colonial period. During the Spanish colonization, some Filipinos were forced to work for the government. This colonial policy, called Polo y Servicios, was implemented in the Philippines for more than 250 years. What is polo, you ask? Well, it is where all male Filipinos aged 16 to 60 years old were sent to different places to provide free labor for 40 days a year. And in 1884, this was reduced from 40 days a year to 15 days a year. The workers were called as pulistas and were required to do such jobs as building roads and bridges, constructing public buildings and churches, cutting timber in the forest, working in shipyards, and serving in Spanish military expeditions. The ones who were exempted from forced labor were members of the Principalia, or the noble class in the town of Spanish Philippines. Rich Filipinos also avoid polo by paying the fala, an annual tax then amounting to 7 pesos. The law also exempted local officials and school teachers because of their services to the state. What are the effects of polo, you ask? Many Filipinos suffered abuse and injustice because of polo. Pulistas worked for little to no pay. They were also separated from their families and were forced to work despite hazardous or unhealthy conditions, resulting in injuries and death. This led to a string of revolts that eventually gave rise to a wider revolution against the Spanish colonial government.